Another Thursday, another update for all the titles in Call of Duty across Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare. But also today, we ended up getting our first look at what is to come here for the mid-season update. That being the 80s Action Heroes event, which we ended up getting teased here by Call of Duty and officially confirmed. So today we're going to run down everything you need to know out of what changed out of the game and what we learned here of that event coming, but also of the things that changed in-game as well with this update this week. So as we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you guys looking forward to this event coming up here? What do you like out of this update so far? Maybe that you dislike out of this update this week, whatever it is, feel free to let me know your thoughts. As well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers, and we'll keep the day with all things you need to know about Warzone, Cold War, and anything COD related. So if you're interested in joining the community, I'd love to have you. That said, let's jump right into it. So to start, I want to talk about some things that firstly aren't actually in-game, but were revealed to us here with this update. That being the 80s Action Heroes event coming to Cold War, Warzone, and even Call of Duty Mobile here as of May 20th. This was debuted as of today a little earlier, in which we got that key art and confirmation here with it from the official Call of Duty Twitter, tweeting, "Some heroes die hard, others draw first blood. The action begins May 20th. Those being both references to not only the Die Hard franchise, but also the Rambo franchise as well, two of which that we already knew about from different teasers that we saw from the Warzone report bot functionality that Call of Duty was tweeting out here recently. So this is 100% confirmed here. We'll end up seeing operators of John McClane as well as Rambo coming at some point, whether or not they're both dropped here as of next Thursday and that mid-season update and the event to follow here with that. We don't know just quite yet, but they are confirmed here to be coming within Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, and Call of Duty Mobile. Pretty cool to see the crossover event here on 3 different mainline titles and experiences for Call of Duty, as opposed to just the kind of disjointed stuff that we saw where mobile was doing its own thing and the premium and Warzone experiences were doing their own thing. So kind of cool to see that all come together as well. But that was outside of the game. But what happens if you jump on to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, or Modern Warfare as of today? What's new here at this? That's where we can jump into the in-game items and what the actual update itself ended up changing. First, we'll talk about those playlist changes because we are in an off week here, where last week we ended up getting a little bit, and then as of next week, we'll end up getting that mid-season update with, of course, a brand new event being introduced as well. So this week is kind of that laying low period, but we actually did get a decent bit of stuff that is still worthwhile in mentioning, and if you want to jump on and take advantage of it, absolutely recommend it. Firstly, in terms of playlists, we'll start out on the Black Ops Cold War side of things here. We firstly saw the 12v12 mosh pit introduced here at this, which is going to be absolute chaos, and I'm looking forward to it. As somebody that is going for their camo grind here within Black Ops Cold War, finally sticking to it and trying to do DM Ultra, whereas I already got Dark Ether, this will definitely be a nice help here for it. But the 12v12 mosh pit is team deathmatch, domination, hardpoint, and kill confirmed on the maps of Yamantau, Miami Strike, Crossroads, Nuketown 84, Raid, Express, Apocalypse, and Garrison. Definitely some nice offerings here in terms of the map and mode combo, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how Miami Strike and Nuketown are going to be playing here with this, because to me, those just seem absolutely wild, and way more so than the other maps here in the rotation. So I'll be jumping on here at this. Maybe you guys can check it out as well. Another thing introduced here with this week within Black Ops Cold War is that of a new gunfight tournament. And interestingly, it kind of seemed bugged for some. So if you guys saw this and it wasn't anything that showed up as new, you definitely weren't alone, but it should be fixed out here by the time this video goes live, I would assume. My rewards at first showed absolutely nothing new, and in fact, just the first versions of the gunfight rewards. Others, people only saw XP showing up for them across the board at first, but now it should be something where you see that full gauntlet of items, and then that final reward is a new AUG blueprint, the Sea Lurker, which comes with the Agency Silencer, CQB stock, drop shot wrap, and the 50-round fast mag. It's not terrible, definitely better for Cold War as opposed to Warzone, but a nice reward for going through that gauntlet. Now, one interesting thing talking about gunfight tournaments, which I haven't quite tested out just yet, but I was told in the comments as of last time mentioning this here with this. I apologize that I do not remember who mentioned this here, but apparently you should be able to get retroactive rewards here. So for me, my example is that I haven't played in any of these tournaments just yet because of limited availability during the times they've been active. So if I say played and won 3 times, I should be caught up and have all those rewards. Again, haven't been able to put that theory to the test just yet, but maybe keep that in the back of your mind if you haven't completed all of these just yet either. So definitely nice if that does work around like that. But Party Games Mosh Pit stays around here this week, and then in Black Ops Cold War, the only other things introduced in terms of those playlists are Snipers Only Mosh Pit, Nuketown 24/7, Gunfight Blueprints, Face Off, and Fireteam Mosh Pit. Those ones that are kind of your staples and will always be there here with it. Jumping over to Warzone though, not really a whole ton has changed changed here at this. We saw, of course, your solos, duos, trios, and quads still sticking around as they always do, but on top of that, we also have Rebirth, Resurgence quads, Mini Royale, and then Plunder Blood Money introduced, whereas it was just, I think it was regular Plunder last week. So a couple of smaller change outs here at this in Rebirth, Resurgence quads does stick around here for another week, whereas it was introduced midweek as of this past week. So definitely nice for those that want to play around with it here at this. The Warzone Gulag also should be changed out and rotated as well in both Verdansk as well as in Rebirth. So you shouldn't be having those same weapon rotations. And thank goodness, last Gulag is really close to being my least favorite here at that. Somewhat rant here at this. I've never really understood why you have dual pistols in the Gulag, especially if the entire fundamental basis of the Gulag is to reward the better of the two players with a natural respawn. Dual pistols doesn't come down to skill, it just comes down to who has the better RNG hipfire bloom. It's quite literally random where those shots go, so you could win, you could lose. It doesn't matter on your skill level, so glad that's out of the way now here at this. But anyways, rant aside, Modern Warfare side of things, the playlist update on offer here for this week are Boots on the Ground War, Gunfight, Shoot the Ship, Cranked Gunfight 3v3, which will be an interesting spin here on that one, Cabin Fever, which is a bunch of small maps put into one mosh pit, and then Search and Destroy Double Down. So you actually have 12v12 in Search and Destroy here at this as well for Modern Warfare players. That'll be really interesting to see. But the only other things that were changed out here this week come down to the shop, and there's surprisingly a decent number of items to talk about. Now, strangely, the first one I want to talk about here today is kind of a catch-up method here at this, because it's the first time we've seen an operator introduced not on an update day, but Antonov, the Tracer Pack, and the operator bundle here for this actually went live on Tuesday. So this coming along for 2,400 COD points, it comes with the Meltdown Antonov skin, the Toxic Containment AUG blueprint, the Nuclear Response KSP, the Radiation Detector Watch, the Tight Squeeze Gesture, Toxic Spill Charm, Chemical Burn Emblem, Toxic Throne Calling Card, and the Radiator Vehicle skin for that $20 bundle or so here with this. Honestly, this is the first operator that I may pick up because he actually looks incredibly badass. Having not purchased him just yet, though, apparently the Nuclear Green and Yellow Tracer Pack with the Dismemberment effect isn't as cool as others were hoping for, so that's something that may sway your opinion here, but that was introduced as of Tuesday. As of today introduced, we have the Tracer Pack Tropical Bundle for 1,800 COD points, in which that comes along with the Extended Vacation ZRG 20mm Sniper, the Subtropic MP5, the Tropic Elite Magnum, the Champ's Charm, the Tropic Tumble Calling Card, the Pineapple Elite Sticker, the Caught Staring Finishing Move, and the Yawn Gesture. Now, these coming with the Tropical Gold and Purple Tracers, actually not half bad, especially if you are somebody that does play Cold War, but the one that I'm actually pretty interested in is that of the MP5. That looks pretty nice. The iron sights are actually the pinpoint iron sights as opposed to the ring around it, which is definitely nice. And the build itself, you don't lose out on too much of the customization. You have the Agency Suppressor, the Serpent Grip, which is definitely nice. The 50-round drum mag isn't a half bad option as well. The collapsible stock can absolutely get the job done if you're using that for mobility. The only thing that I think you'd really maybe want to change out is that red cell foregrip. But that's available for 1,800 COD points. And then also introduced here at this, we ended up seeing the Drifter bundle, which comes along with a Stone Skin, the High Plains, the Tanner AUG blueprint, the Dead Still Calling Card, and the Double Box Reticle. That coming along for 1,500 COD points. Honestly, pretty pricey here for the lack of items you end up getting by comparison to other bundles, though that High Plains Stone Skin does look pretty cool. I still think that I'll pass here on that, but that is the shop introductions here with it. But one thing though, if you guys are interested in supporting the channel a little further and are interested in any of the items here in the shop, you can use creator code Espresso in the support a creator functionality like Mando, Mitch, Brian, and James have. And this is entirely 100% optional, but if you do like any of these items and you want to help out the channel a little further, the option is there. If you guys ever decide to do so, feel free to tweet me a picture. I'd love to shout out some of your generous support in upcoming videos. But anyways, that's the update at hand here at this. We got a little bit of a teaser for the upcoming event here as of next week in the mid-season update for Season 3, as well as a little bit here in-game as we count down the days till the next major update for Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, and seemingly even COD Mobile at this point. So that's where we're going to wrap it up. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this update so far? Are you guys liking it? Maybe not so much. Are you looking forward to what we have on the horizon with the mid-season update? Whatever it is, feel free to leave your thoughts down below. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Warzone, Cold War, and anything COD related, especially as we round into the mid-season update here coming as of next week. We'll keep you up to date with absolutely everything you need to know. As well, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected outside of YouTube. I live on both those. So if you guys want to strike my conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, that link is down there in the description below. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.